In Colorado, a Catholic church is dealing with vandalism for the second time in the past 7 months. The church was defaced with pro-abortion slogans. Graffiti covered the church's doors and walls, as well as a white truck in the parking lot. Red paint was used to deface a statue, and at least one window appears to be shattered. Joining us now is Mary Margaret Olahan, D.C. correspondent at the Daily Wire.
We will absolutely see more of this. I mean, this vandalism in Colorado is just the first of multiple incidents that we've heard about over the last couple days, and I am sure it's not the last one. For example, in Frederick, Maryland, I've learned that there's a pro-life clinic that has been severely defaced, and we're hearing about defacements around the city as pro-lifers put up signs and that are being taken down by pro-abortion activists. So no, this is just the first of many incidents I think that we'll hear about, particularly related to Catholic churches. As we know, there's already protesters planning events in Catholic churches on Mother's Day to protest against this possibility that Roe v. Wade will be overturned.
And pro-abortion groups set to show up outside of churches this weekend, like this protest upsetting a Catholic mass with people wearing the red capes of the Handmaidens TV show. But the White House doesn't seem bothered.
Do you think the progressive activists that are now planning protests outside some of the justices' houses are extreme?
Peaceful protest? No, peaceful protest is not extreme.
Activists posted a map with the home addresses of the Supreme Court justices. Is that the kind of thing this president wants to help your side make their point?
Look, I think the president's view is that there's a lot of passion, a lot of fear, a lot of sadness from many, many people across this country about what they saw in that leaked document. We obviously want people's privacy to be respected.
Yes, there's a lot of people that are expressing concerns about the safety of the justices. As we know, these pro-abortion groups are really riling up protesters. I've been down to the Supreme Court. I've seen these crowds. It's a totally different picture than what we've seen in the past. These pro-abortion protesters they're not just worried, they're frenzied. They're really, really concerned that Roe v. Wade is about to be overturned. And so they're directing these protesters to go and march in the neighborhoods to the homes of these Supreme Court justices that the protesters are calling extremist, these conservative justices. That includes Amy Coney Barrett, Justice Alito, Clarence Thomas, Brett Kavanaugh, Chief Justice Roberts. They're directing all these protesters to go to their homes, which is a very, very dangerous thing to do. We don't know how these crowds will react. We don't know how many people are going to go. We don't know if the justices and their families will be home. So that's one thing that's going on.
A group of radicals posting the home addresses of the 6 conservative-leaning justices and encouraging protests following the leak of the draft opinion that could overturn Roe v. Wade. The Supreme Court has a huge fence around it now, and there are growing concerns about security threats.